Talk about making an immediate impact. Austin Aries, the night he returned to Impact Wrestling, beat Eli Drake in a surprise match to become the Impact Wrestling champ. Then you beat Matt Sydal for the Impact Grand Championship. You're the holder of belts, several belts. Aries is now gearing to defend the Impact Wrestling title at the Redemption PPV on Sunday, April 22nd at Universal Studios Florida in Orlando. Austin, thank you so much. How many belts do you hold right now, and what belts do you have?
Hey, Jim. How's it going? Good to speak with you again. Let's see. The current count would be, I got the old Bundy going. I got 5. And it started back last November with the World Series Wrestling Championship, which is a great company that's based out of Australia. They had a wonderful tour. Ricochet actually captured their championship early in the tour, and the last evening of the tour, I was able to defeat him to win my first championship. Moving forward, then a month or two later, I won the Defy Championship, which is formerly known as What Culture Wrestling, and they're out of the UK. Shortly after that, the IPW UK Championship, as it was kind of a mastermind plan of mine, is I used IPW UK to invade Defiant and capture both championships. Quite an impressive power play, if I do pat myself on the back there. And then so I was kind of rolling with these 3 championships, internationally, and then I got a call from Impact to come in and provide me an opportunity, and I think I surprised a lot of the wrestling world and myself included when I kind of walked in there and become the world champion there in less than a minute on my first night, and then this last week was able to add the Grand Championship to the collection, and so right now my carry-on bag is completely full. I unfortunately, if I win any more championships in the near future, I may have to start having promoters buy a second airline ticket just for my carry-on bag of my belts.
Yeah, I'm sure they're going to be happy about that.
Yeah. I actually, funny story, a few weeks back was taking a small plane in between to where they had to gate check all the roller bags because the overhead space wasn't adequate. And I explained to the flight attendants, hey, I really can't gate check this bag. I can't let this bag out of my sight, and told him what was in there. And he's kind of looking around, see if maybe they put it in a closet, but there's really no closets. And he said, you know what? He said, the flight's not full today. He said, I think the seat next to you is open. And so they let me strap my roller bag into the seat next to me with seatbelt on for takeoff and landing, and I had my bag of belts next to me. We rode on the trip together.
That was your child that you had.
I didn't take a picture of it. I'm so for someone who takes all these pictures of useless things. The one time I should have really snapped a photo, and I dropped the ball.
Oh no! Hey, hopefully you get another chance with that.
Yeah. Right.
Hey. What do you think, Austin? Can you equal or eclipse the 10-belt mark of Ultimo Dragon?
You know what? I'm gonna say no. I mean, that was the thought never really crossed my mind. It's kind of funny. I didn't set out initially and say, what would be a good idea? Let's go around and try to win championships all over the globe, simultaneously. This thing just kind of organically happened. Is like started kind of working in promotions and getting opportunities. And I think by the time I won the IPW UK Championship, which was the 3rd one, then it was kind of like, oh, this is almost kind of a thing. When 2 isn't a thing. When you have 3, now you have a few, right? And it's kind of a thing. And then obviously the Impact World Championship has really kind of cemented that whole concept. And then now to add the Grand Championship, it's I don't know. As I look at my schedule right now, it seems like more people want title opportunities than they want to give me opportunities at their titles. So I don't know that 10 would be attainable because, if I'm not getting championship matches places, I'm defending championships more than I'm competing for them at this point.
Have you ever worked with or been on a show with Ultimo Dragon?
You know what? I want to say I have once, and it was obscure and random, and I may have just met him, but I never actually worked. I don't think he was working. I think he was there at a show I was on, and we met, but never actually worked on a show that he was actually wrestling on as well.
Coolest looking belt you've ever held?
Coolest looking belt I've ever held. Huh, that's interesting. I'll be honest. The Grand Championship, as I'm looking, I got them all just kind of laid out right now on my couch. The Grand Championship kind of has a cool look. I think I think I'll always be fond of the original Ring of Honor World Championship just because of the meaning. It was just kind of a simple design that maybe what didn't really look like anything else. But off the top of my head, I don't know that one like really jumps out. But those two, I guess, kind of a little bit.